I was born into a world without Paul Atreides, a universe where the destiny of Arrakis took a devastating, more twisted path. My story is one of survival, war, and death on the most dangerous world in the universe. Arrakis shaped me, molded me in its unforgiving heat, but it never broke me. Instead, I became something the Bene Gesserit never anticipated, a force that would alter the fate of the desert forever. The beginning of my journey was not marked by destiny, but by death. I remember the day the war of assassins between the Atreides and Harkonnen erupted in full force across the planet. Lady Jessica had given birth to a girl, obeying the Bene Gesserit's wishes, and Duke Leto survived the treacherous assault on Arrakis. But that victory was hollow. The Fremen, the desert's most feared and respected warriors, were missing, gone. And without their strength, the tides of power shifted. I was a mere scavenger then, unimportant, unnoticed, living off the remnants of the battles left in the wake of this war. The desert had always been my home, and in the ruins of ancient sietches and the wreckage of downed ornithopters, I found what I needed to survive. But survival wasn't enough. Not anymore. Something was stirring beneath the sands. Something ancient. Something powerful. I had seen it in my dreams, felt it in the tremors of the desert at night. The sleeper was waking, and with it, so were the true rulers of Arrakis. It was on one such scavenging expedition that my life changed. I stumbled upon an old Fremen temple hidden beneath the dunes. Its carvings told stories of Shai-Hulud, the great sandworms, and of a sleeper destined to wake and bring forth a new era. My heart raced as I realized the implications. The Fremen were gone, but their legacy wasn't. There was still power here, waiting to be claimed, and I would be the one to claim it. I ventured deeper into the temple and found what I could only describe as a call. Etched in ancient Fremen script, it urged those who found it to wake the sleeper. For most, it would be nothing more than a forgotten relic of a lost culture. But for me, it was a command. I knew then what I had to do. I had to find the Fremen, wherever they were, and bring them back to the desert. Only they could stop the war tearing the planet apart. Only they could bring balance to Arrakis once again. Arrakis had a way of weeding out the weak. The guilds, the houses, they thought they could control the spice, control the desert. But they were wrong. The desert controls everything. And without the Fremen, without the sleeper, they would all be swallowed by it. I saw an opportunity in the chaos. While the Atreides and Harkonnen bled each other dry, I began to gather allies, outcasts, survivors, those who had been forgotten in the shadows of the great houses. We were a motley crew at first, scavengers and deserters, but we had something the others didn't. We knew the desert. We respected its power, and in return, it guided us. In the end, the war ended not with a victory for the Atreides or the Harkonnen, but with the desert reclaiming its rightful place. The guilds were scattered, their ships lost in the storms. The great houses withdrew, realizing that Arrakis could never be tamed.